Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Planner Budgets, and today we are gonna be cash stuffing a total of $870 into our envelopes. And today I will be changing, I actually changed some of the things in my setup that I will show you guys. So let's go ahead and start with our wallet and let's unstuff it. Starting with food, I have $10 left. And drinks, I have again $10 left, and the rest doesn't have anything because, as you can see, I got my nails done this week and I use my spending and buffer envelope for that. And coffee, as usual, nothing is happening there. So in bills, I have $10, $15, $20. We are gonna be adding these into our emergency savings challenge. So let me get some nicer bills here to add it into our envelopes, and let's put that aside. And in coins, let's see how much I was able to save. So 20 in bills, and in coins I have 2, 3, 350, 4, 425. So last pay period, I was able to save $24.25, and we will be adding these into our savings challenges. So I'm gonna change my weekly wallet, like the daily envelopes, to my previous binder and wallet. I'm going back to the A6 one because I realize that I don't like folding my bills like that at all. But sometimes I also need a smaller size in my purse. So I will be changing these time to time. And starting with the stuffing of my daily envelopes. This is my previous envelopes, and these are the best selling of my products last year. So simple and nice. And groceries, this pay period is getting 200, 100 bills, 20 and 200, sorry, 150, 200. Eating out is getting 2 20s and a 10, as a total of 50. Spending is getting 50 with a $50 bill. Coffee is getting 15 as per usual. And lastly, buffer is getting its 2 5s. So my wallet is ready to go for another 2 weeks. Jumping into my long-term / savings binder, I also changed a lot of things in this binder. I added these little bookmark dashboards into my envelope, into my binder. So first couple of envelopes are my safety net, like basically my savings, and the other part is the long-term savings for me and for my family. So also I changed the design of the envelopes to I wanted to make it like similar to this one, so it's a little bit aesthetic and satisfying for myself. But let's start. Safety net and investments, this pay period is getting 60. So we now have 1,100 already invested, 50 and 60, $1,160 for the investments. Emergency, yeah, I was using a binder that I had sections and with this tracker, but now since I have enough money saved, I just transferred my emergency savings into that binder. So this pay period, it is getting this $30 that I budgeted, and also the other 20 that I was able to save in my wallet. So in total, we were able to add $50 this pay period. So right now in emergency, we have 100 saved with the coins, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 400, 410, 20, 30, and 40, $440. And let's mark a $40 spots here. So 15, 30, and 40. $440. Almost halfway there, because this tracker saves us $1,000, and my first goal is to save $1,000 in this envelope. So extra debt payment, we'll be getting 25, and we are using this nice tracker here, 20 and a 5. So let's color these icons here that will give us 25. So each glasses are for $5, so this is 5, 10, 15, and each bottle is for $10. So another bottle here, and 25. So we now have 20, 40, 45, and $50. Perfect. USD savings, this pay period we are adding $20 in. So in total we now have $300 in the USD account, 20, 30, 35, 37. $337. And moving ahead, my parents will be getting $40, 20, and 40. And now they have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 210, 220, 225, and 230. Perfect. And my brother will be getting $30, 20, and 30. So I actually send my brother like $100 each time, but this month I rather wait, because at the end of this month it's his birthday, so I will have a little bit more than $100 and send this money to him as a birthday gift. So he now has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105, 10, $110. And yes, travels, I had travel envelope and Canada envelope separately, because these travels I was thinking this is more like going to somewhere else rather than Canada, and the Canada envelope more like the nature trips inside the Canada. But then I was thinking these are basically the same purposes, so I just combined them, and I took $80 from my Canada envelope and add into the travels envelope, and I like marked the numbers of this tracker. So we should have $285 here, and today we are gonna be adding another 20, and we are done with this tracker. Let's mark it off. And in travels, we now have 100, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 290, 300, 305. That is nice. And my summer plans will be getting a 20. So in summer plans, we now have 100, 200, 300, 320, 25, 30, 35, 40, $340. But I actually need to pull from this envelope because I purchased some tennis gadgets and I have to pay myself back. So $340 in this one. And Manifest, this pay period is getting $30. Let's cross that off. 5, 10, 20, and $30. 20 and 30. So in Manifest, we now have 50, 70, 90, 110, and 20. $120 in Manifest. And for this binder, lastly, my birthday is getting 15. And in my birthday envelope, I now have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, $85. Perfect. I just don't like the lighting here today. Like, Montreal does not give me a good light, a sun to record my videos in a fun way. It's just always dark, cloudy, and depressive. Anyways, that's it for this binder, and let's jump into the variable expenses. starting with health. Health will be getting a $10 bill. So we now have 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15. $115. Perfect. And for self-care, we are using this tracker from Flo and Ellie. And last pay period we scratched off $20, and today we are gonna be putting in a 20. And we now have 150, 70, 90, 95. 195. And let's mark that off, color that off. Doesn't go well, but anyways. And let's scratch off for the next paycheck. I'm scared. 30. Okay. $30 for the upcoming paycheck. And 195 saved, up to date. Perfect. Home needs will be getting 15, 10, and a 5. So in home needs we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, $95. That's cool. My love will be getting this $50 bill. So we now have 50, 150, 70, 80, 85, 90. $190. So my goal was 200 for his birthday, but I think I need to save a little bit more than 200, maybe 250. Let's see. Fun times will be skipped because it has $100 in here, and I would like to keep $100 for any fun event, and I'm gonna probably be using this 100 for the long weekend in April. So let's see, but for now it has $100 and we are skipping. Let me get actually a fully funded placeholder here. Looks very nice. And wardrobe will be getting a $10 bill. So we now have 25. Tenant insurance will be getting a $10 bill. So we now have 20, 40, 50, 55, and $60. This is for next year. Annual subscriptions will be getting 15. So in annual subscriptions, we now have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, and $45. And gifts will be getting a $10 bill as well. And in gifts, we now have 20, 30, 40, 45, and $50. I have 5 birthdays in May. Sorry, 4 birthdays and Mother's Day. May 5th, my best friend's birthday. May 14th, my boyfriend's birthday. May 20th, my father's birthday. May 1st is another friend's birthday. And I guess May 14th again is the Mother's Day. God help me. How much? 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. But luckily I have the funds for my parents, my boyfriend, and my brother's envelope. So these are for the gifts for my friends, basically. So Nespresso pots will be getting 15, 10, and a 5. So in espresso pots, we have 20, 30, 35, and $40. I'm replenish my stock every $100, so that's good. And my shopping envelope, like my splurge envelope, will be getting another 10. So we now have 25. Perfect. Whoops, calm down. And for these savings challenges, let's start with the coins. So this pay period, I was able to add $4.25. And to reach the $100, the remaining is minus 40, 25. is $67.35. Perfect. Yeah, good on that. Do you hear the church? And let's go back to this summer savings challenge that I got from In a Budget. Last pay period we scratched off a 10 here. So, and we now have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, $55 saved up to date. And let's mark that off. And let's scratch off for the upcoming paycheck. Which one I should do? This one. 20. Perfect. So we will be adding $20 for the upcoming paycheck. And we now have, did I count the money? 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay. And this tracker will save us $120. So we are good on that. I think I messed up somewhere. I should have only one $10 left, not two. I will figure that out off camera. Anyways, so I'm starting a new challenge, rock, paper, and scissors. I made this tracker and it is available in my shop if you guys are interested. It comes with a zipper envelope, the tracker, and the random color dice. So I will assign $5 for rock, $10 for paper, and $15 for scissors. So before I carry all my fives to my roll the dice game, let's see how much money we will put in this savings challenge. Rock, $5. Okay. Should I do one more? Should I do one more as I have 20? Yeah, let's do one more. Why not? Paper. That means $10 are going into the envelope. Perfect. So we were able to put $15 for this pay period, and I will be using this for every paycheck. So let's see how much we will save at the end of this tracker. So I really don't know why I have $10 left, but let me count these fives. Maybe I did something wrong on that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. No, this is good. And this 10. So I will do that off camera. I will try to find what's going on with this $10. And we are carrying this $75 into my roll the dice game. So that wraps up my video for this paycheck. And I hope to see you guys in my upcoming roll the dice game. Thank you for watching and hanging around with me. Give me a thumbs up and take care of yourself. Bye.